Those are so many lanterns. Just dropped left and right. I think this is around the part in the story where we were encountering the wheels, the Ferris wheel. Oh, the color changing dude. Yeah, I remember you. This is just a full-on reunion, isn't it? Hey, you're the threat. Probably gonna burn to death. Oh my god, the damage. You are defenseless. Oh, one down. Two, oh, not two down. Now two down. Don't know how else that could have gone at that point. Oh god, it's so, wow! That is such a slow attack that I hit counter 3 times before he finally hit me. And then I did time it, it was timed correctly still. That's absurd. You can see me do the counter animation 3 times in a row. That's how long it took. What the hell? I'm always thrown off by fire attacks that don't cause burn. I'm just intrinsically used to that being part of the process. At this point, yeah, I usually just use chroma after every fight.
Good stuff.
1 AP on hitting an enemy's weakness once per turn. Only costs 3. So not bad for getting free AP from shooting people's weaknesses, basically. It basically refunds you the cost of shooting somebody's weakness.
Have we here?
Got a little turned around for a second. These are the Zeppelins that some of them used. Oh, they changed the art style mid-jump. Or not art style, the lighting. Well, like, they did it as a hard cut instead of any kind of transition. Oops. Tainted battlefield. Yeah, this is the sort of the midpoint of the game, kind of. We went to the big gate and fought the sword guy. There's also kind of the end point of the game feeling like that had any kind of balance to it. I feel like it was around here and beyond where it really started to feel like, wait, everything's easier than it should be. I couldn't really gauge the difficulty of fighting the white-haired man because it was a meant to lose fight. But there was the bit where we fought Duelist, and they were really hyped up as being an incredibly formidable enemy, and they just weren't that big of a deal.
Nice.
And that was when I started to think we might be in some trouble.
Useful.
Whoop. Whoop. Hey, wasn't this the zone where he kind of was freaking out on the collision too? The first time around? That's funny. Oh. They really like the split person enemy throughout this whole zone, huh? Oh no, I missed. No trumpet playing for you. Die. I'll see your S rank in hell. God, everyone's starting these fights with so much AP. On applying shell, its duration is increased by 2. I think I already have longer shell, right? That must be a level up. Oh. Bonus fight. You snuck up on me. Oh, damn. I should have used this on the bigger guy. These guys are pretty weak.
My turn.
Trying to ration my shots to see if I can get through it in one go. Oh yeah, longer shell. From 8 to 15. Yeah, they have such huge level leaps when they level. I think this is the backwards trick. I think we were going this way. A bit torn it around. Can I climb? No, I don't think I can. That looks like a level boundary to me. Okay, well that makes it pretty clear that, yeah, something's up with this place. So there's Gustav's grave. Right after the battlefield that we fought through. He didn't die there, but it's the level we went through before we let him go. We have connections to this place in here? What does that mean?
An advantage.
So we're above everything. There's a greenhouse on the top floor.
His little grin. So proud of his latest creation. But at least those memories remain. What hurts more are the memories unmade. The conversations we'll never have. The time we'll never spend. I want rage to consume me. Anything to fill the hollow. But rage won't come. And I just float in an endless nothingness. The person I cannot be around is Alicia. Her pain is a broken mirror. The shards reflecting back tenfold, and every moment with her the cuts deepen and I feel myself unraveling. I know what he'll say. But this is the first time I've felt any surcease. For a few moments a day, my heart beats again.
It does seem like this is all going to loop back to a single family's trauma. I mean, it kind of already is, but might be like even the origin of what happened. Is the tragedy that rocked their family tied to the fracturing or whatever? Or did it all unrelatedly come later? Because the Paintress herself is also somebody who is always just depicted just balled up and sobbing. Back inside the monolith. So that thing permeates through everything so much that pieces of it are even inside the monolith. Which I guess is a place that's made of pieces of everything, seemingly. Ooh. Oh, this fucking place. So it's calling back to this place. Even though you might have never played this zone. Because the fire and ice zone was optional. Are these going up each time? By 10 specifically? I can't tell what I was looking at, because I think the one on the left was the girl with her face burned. And it seems like she can't speak.
We're inside her mind. These are memories.
How do you know that?
The chroma here. I can read it.
This seems to tell me that this was actually a story location at some point, and then it got downgraded to being a side thing. Because these have all been the story locations. This is what I get to next after the battlefield? This wasn't... The story didn't take me here. The story told me not to come here, basically. It was completely optional. This is the final boss of a completely optional zone. I wonder if it just got left in here at some point, because the level was made. Is he weaker, or is he going to be an ordeal? Although, how much stronger am I than last time? I don't remember.
Let's carve a path.
Health isn't exactly sticking together, yeah.
A storm is coming.
Let's see. Let's give UAP. I kind of want to give... Do the extended stun out of spite.
Your turn to shine.
Ah. Dang. Okay, so you will break.
Let's have some fun.
Then out of spite, Verso will extend the stun. I'm intentionally not doing smart things right now. Endbringer, extreme physical, damage 6 hits, can increase damage with the target stun, can reapply. It actually might kill him.
End of the line.
It killed him, so I still couldn't extend the stun. Every single hit was doing damage cap. So that was gonna do 60,000 damage in one go, while also reapplying stun. Jesus, I'm scared of how strong this character might be when he's not capped. I forgot to notice. Did he drop anything? Oh, this is behind him, I guess. So much snow on my joints. It's really slowed me down. Is what cold feels like? Fight the merchant. Verso's not healed, but he doesn't need to be. He makes weirdly deep noises for a tiny guy. Going a little slower because I think the first series of attacks had enough lift to the reticle that it actually started missing. Ooh, I got a good kick out of our deal. Let me know if you want to trade the real stuff. Greater defenseless, 15% bonus to defenseless damage amplification. Not bad for Verso, but expensive to equip. Garganon. While having at least one active sun charge, apply 1 burn stack per hit taken. Counterattacks apply 1 burn per active sun charge. Base attack can consume 1 sun charge to apply 5 foretell. Don't know. I do know I want Resplendent Chroma and Color of Lumina. And a Healing Tint Shard. Damn. That's just a permanent upgrade right there. A nice jog around the mountain, Malik. Wake me up. Oh yeah, you can't camp the whole time you're in this level because you never go into the overworld. So you can't spend your chroma and whatnot. I don't always recognize these, but yeah, these are definitely environments we've been in before. Not just the zones concept, but the actual physical locations. Like, some of that seemingly might have been the train station that all the dudes were hanging out at. I think it's where the vision happened, but then this is obviously the hill that leads up to where that one crystal lizard is. I don't remember what they're called. But the equivalent of a crystal lizard from Dark Souls. So they originally intended you to do this zone on a much lower level, it seems, if it's this early in the sequence. That's wild. No procs at all. I got no AP farming procs from that. Low damage, it says. Jeez. Oh, that's not gonna do damage. But that will. Ah. Dang, heavy's too hard to do. I don't got the APs, man. It only gives me 15% heal and only for himself as opposed to the party or anything. Yeah, I think I might have conceptualized sapling absorption as being a team heal and it's only a personal heal, which kind of limits its usefulness. It's not even very strong at that. Although maybe it has a decently strong attack effect that makes it more of an attack with benefits. This really is the catch-up zone where you give Monoko as many of the abilities that he missed the first time around. Missed to a large extent because of the fact that he wasn't in the party for ages. He also, I'm not sure, but he might not get abilities. He was not currently in the party. This looks like the optional arena where I fought that one enemy when I revisited Old Lumiere, which must be the next zone, right? Old Lumiere. I think it basically goes fire and ice. Or what's it called? Frozen Heart. Frozen Heart, Old Lumiere, and then the Axons, I assume. Oh. Welcome to my train station. Where do you want to go? Where can you take us? From here, your next destination is Lumiere, my hometown. Alright, take us there. And here we are. Big difference in lighting, though. It almost makes it look like current Lumiere. Well, yeah, this is the festival. Wait, did he say Old Lumiere or just Lumiere? We're not really specifying, are we? I think we are back in Lumiere. That's not secretly a thing. It's like they're kind of taunting us with the upsetting visual of Lumiere overtaken by Nevrons. No people in sight. Could it be after the last Gommage? Or is it if the barrier collapses? I think they have a barrier just like the Paintress did, right? Both have barriers. We pierced one. Hello. What's going on down there? Are we feeling an artifice beneath Lumiere? Like when like a Halo Infinite or something showed like the internal structure of a Halo, which of course was made of basalt columns, but you know, metal ones, but it was just the columns again, and I'm like, of course, it's always hexagonal columns. I primed Birdcatcher to a friend of mine that's a game developer who was becoming a game developer to constantly look out for. I primed him to be aware of how often basalt columns constantly come up all the time, and after priming him for that, he almost broke out laughing when he saw somebody organically bring up basalt columns during an actual game design like meeting where they're concepting art and stuff like that, because it was like it had become a meme to him, and it was like a thing. Like I specifically sabotaged him. Now it's like now he can't unsee how often it comes up and how it's kind of, it's just really overdone. And he had to keep a straight face while it was happening live right in front of him. Well, did I just skip the cutscene? Does it play when the game is paused? I'm sorry. I wanted to finish my thought because the game will interrupt me thinking, and I want to sit here and just say the thing. Not that it's so important or whatever, but that's awkward. I thought if I paused, I could finish saying what I was saying, and then instead of awkwardly stopping. But they play piano, I guess. Somewhere to go? There it is.
I don't understand.
Verso? You okay?
Yeah, fine. Let's keep moving. We're almost at the top.
What did they see? I don't want to... That sucks. I don't want to miss something. Was Verso in the vision? I wonder if it was Verso and his sister playing piano, or Verso and his mom.
Lovely.
Is the Paintress their mother? Because I think the mother's been out of the picture, right? At first glance, I thought that maybe the masked woman was the white-haired man's wife. But it's become more apparent that there's an obvious height difference, and she seems to be more of a... maybe a child? She's Mael's size. Which also made me think she might just be Mael somehow. I don't really have a clear explanation that I would even go with for that. But they had them stand face to face, and really you're like, is that basically the same character model? What's going on?
Nice.
They really look like a conversation between Mael and edgy Mael. A lot of really weird clipping going on this level that I'm not trying too hard to comment on, but I'm noticing it. Oh my god, how many paths are there to pick from? I'm trying to pick out any optional things I can look at. And these enemies are everywhere now, so they're not really signposting where the end of the zone is anymore, because they're just kind of all throughout here. Oh, dang it. I guess I'll kill you with my guns and other things. Well, that was very strong. Did apply defenseless, though. Ow.
Not impressed.
Doing better.
Well, you're rude.
Ready to strike. Your turn to shine.
Let's keep going.
Well, there's no reason I'm fighting back if you're immune to my weapon. Dang. Ba-boom. Plus 1 AP on parry, but damage received is... Oh, that's an upgrade. I misremembered how the interface works for a second there, and I was like, did I just memorize that? Surely I've had that before. I remember having that before.
Advantage.
Charlotte, 70. We finally installed the last set of grapple points, with only days to spare. And for the first time, I feel real hope. This is our gift, for all the expeditions to come. I am incredibly proud of our team. The interior of the Monolith is perhaps the harshest landscape we've encountered. The final set of grapple points were excruciatingly complex to place and required painstaking focus and skill. But we were bold. We were ambitious, and we refused to stop. There's no other group of people I'd rather be with, and it is an honor to die by their side. It is fitting that we greet our end together within the monolith that has loomed over us for so long. Though this Nevron has won the battle, the expeditions shall win the war. Tomorrow is here.
So they were badasses. Okay. So while there are seemingly things that are being repurposed from around the world somehow, like as if there's copies of them in here, like Gustav's grave, there are people who have organically been here, authentically, like those two merchants that just are actually here and aren't ripped from anywhere else. I mean, they might be ripped from there, but like permanently. They're not like, it's not like a copy is in here. Seemingly, it's like seemingly they're stuck in here. But in particular, those flags we're seeing for Expedition 70, they were in here. So either they pierced the barrier and then it got back up, or they did something in here that led to the creation of the barrier and the necessity for that because they got so close. Because they made it all the way in here. And they were doing that while placing the handholds for future generations. So like, they got this far in and were still operating under the assumption that they were going to lose. They were still operating under the assumption that they were going to die, and they were working for future generations, despite being the ones that got further than maybe anyone ever would. Because they might have gotten further than anyone until now. Which is like 30 years later, I think. And then there's Expedition 0. So Expedition 0 and 70 both made it here. I'm not sure what other flags might have been around. I feel like it's mostly 70. There's clearly more back here. There's an optional boss in this zone like the other ones. It's probably over here. Oh, this is a little... I remember meeting the NPC up here at the restaurant. I think he was like kind of rude.
Useful.
I have a surprising amount of memory of the first hour still. Because I recognize a lot of the places we're walking around through right now. Uh-huh. Is that a super version? The chromatic version of the other guys? It's Clair Obscur. Wait. That enemy is named the title of the game. Well, I wasn't expecting the title drop right now.
Chroma's flowing.
Once again, Almighty. High damage to everybody. Yay. Oh, didn't kill them.
It likes you.
Rude. Oh, silencing combo. Oh.
You're outmatched.
Ow. Are we actually silenced? No. Huh. You think something called silencing combo would silence you?
Let's carve a path.
Now was our chance. Lightning dance.
I'm not sure how worth casting my high-level lightning spell is compared to lightning dance, which is weird. It's the one that costs more to cast, and it's a long-term spell, and it costs more to buy, but lightning dance just seems so strong. The Dream is so. Breaking attack. Base attack can break. Oh. That's kind of absurd.
Interesting.
Dream is so. What, didn't I just get that as reward? Oh wait, no, I got something else just now. We're waiting for the pop-ups to finish. What was the orange thing I just got? Resplendent Chroma. Color of Lumina. Lethalim. New Luna weapon. Lethalim. 50% chance to generate a dark or a light stain when consuming stains. 50% more damage when with skills per active dark stain. 1 AP on consuming a light stain. Base attacks can consume 1 dark stain to deal 200% more damage. So it's like Scaverim, but without the 4 active dark stains consume 300% more damage, which I don't think I'll ever do, technically. What is its element? Is that light? What's a diamond? I don't know what that symbol means. Yeah, this has the main thing that I use Scaverim for. It's kind of a small optimization, although its element might be way stronger for all I know. I don't know how strong its element is. Otherwise, it's a +1 AP on consuming a light stain, which will happen every now and then. It's not bad to have, but not going to come up constantly necessarily. Dreamaso. Gain 1 rank on counterattack. 50% increased counterattack damage, 2 AP on counterattack. So big counterattack build. All the bonuses for counterattacking. Not really what I'm using him for. They're just showering me with all these weapons, praying, just begging for me to actually use a different move ever. Weakness gain. Greater defenseless, energizing cleanse. Already have longer shell on. Breaking attack. I'd like her to have that right now because she doesn't have a break that she can reliably use, but equipping that on everybody means that breaking's really easy. It means that Verso just doing his normal combos can now mindlessly do trigger break while also generating a ton of it in the first place. Making him even more of a just a turn your brain off character. Insane at that point. What to you garden? I know it's something. Oh my god, one of you is so much taller than the other one.
Good stuff.
How does that happen? I think I already looked down here because I've already been down to the Expedition Zero flag. There are just landlocked boats around here. This is a fairly long zone.
Taking her down.
She's not the only one who grieves. The pain of losing you, she made me inherited. Punishment, perhaps, for not being there when it mattered. I refuse to lose my son.
That son was a stranger.
But you're not. You're not.
You lost me years ago, and I lost you.
So you leave us no choice. Tell me, how are you different from her in doing this?
I'm tired.
So trust me. We are your family.
Family is complicated.
If saving you means losing you, then so be it.
We only need to incapacitate him.
We'll find a way to kill him.
Oh boy.
Time to bleed.
It's time!
So little.
Jesus, he took some damage already. Okay. Oh, he does not stand a chance against his son. So they're definitely saying some stuff that I don't understand at the moment, like... She made me inherit losing you. Then him saying that the son you lost you never knew the son you lost, but I do know you? Implying that Verso's like a reincarnation of a dead son. A dead son that Renoir never actually was there for, but the mother was. And now Verso's back as like some sort of reincarnation, or maybe stranger. This does match up with some ideas. So Renoir cares about this version of Verso, the reincarnated version of his dead son, which would match up with the idea that Maëlle is a reincarnation or something of Alicia, I think her name is, or somebody else, because it really seems like Maëlle is a member of their family, and that's supposed to be what's going on here. Because that matches up with theories I've had for like dozens of hours. Something is coming.
Your sister deserves more.
What is that? Oh, it's a lion made of lightning. Oh, that healed him for 200,000. Rude. Does he have... He's enraged. Oh, that was really delayed, damn. Okay. Okay, that's chroma element. So that's the element that she just got for her weapon, is chroma element. I have no idea how that interacts with resistances and whatnot.
Let's carve a path.
Overflowing with energy. Lightning dance.
Oh my god. Lightning dance is so broken. Second chance, revive with 100% health once per battle. That feels thematic. They're definitely reincarnating, right? That ability feels like it's placed there on purpose to communicate that.
Remember who your real family is. It's not her. It's your sister, your mother, me. We are your family. He would condemn us all to die. For what? Who do you really save with your sacrifice?
Your sister and your mother?
You are too drunk on your own illusions to understand.
Then let us celebrate the second destruction of the Descendre family. At long last, we meet. This is all you have left of your son. Destroying it won't bring your wife back. It will only destroy the last tie you have to each other.
Did it, Gustav?
Hey. How did you do that?
Not sure. The curator felt it.
Can you do it again?
I don't know. I think so. Yeah. Yeah, I think I can.
What did Renoir mean? The things he said to the curator.
I'm not sure.
She's through there.
Yeah. Behind this door is the future of Lumiere. What every expedition has worked towards. I have trust in us.
Second chance. Revive with 100% health once per battle. That's a crazy amount of coming back. I don't know if it's fitting or cruel to dress him in his father's suit. So he looked at the curator and said, he's the last connection that you have to your son. Which I don't know if that means he's a reincarnation of his son? Or if there's some other connection between them. Or for that matter, if our curator, is Renoir the reincarnation of the curator? And the curator's the original? Because there's a faceless man and a faceless woman, the curator and somebody else, that both have like a crater in their face. which something else is going on there, but they don't speak, so we have even less ability to intuit what they're going on about. Huh. Well, I guess Gustave is avenged. One way or the other, Renoir fucking sucked. Is at the end of the day, whatever his motivations were, he would just ruthlessly murder people left and right, which is really hard to justify with any background or history. There's the guy, both from the guy on the beach and like the sneak attack on Gustave out of nowhere. Like, I felt from that perspective, he needed to be stopped, regardless of what the complicated lore is behind what his behavior is. But I guess we'll see what comes next.